Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue with last this time the first episode of the fifth season. At the end of the last season, things are looking quite interesting. Kate, Aaron, Jack, Saeed, Holly, and Sun got rescued. The freighter exploded. Michael and Jean were on there with other survivors, of course. Ben managed to make the island disappear completely. It like moved, who knows where. And on the island there were Juliet and Sawyer. Claire is still missing. Desmond reunited with Penny. And John is the new leader of the others somehow. Somehow Ben made him the leader. In the future, apparently this Jeremy Bentham that visited all the others is actually John, and he's dead, and everyone that left has to come back. Great. I can't wait to see this episode. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start. So, without further ado, let's do this.
Baby's awake. It's your turn.
Pulling out all of his hair. A shotgun Willie's got all of his family there.
Let's go, I don't have all day.
Speed. Okay, Dharma orientation film number 2, take 1.
Hello, I'm Dr. Marvin Candle, and this is the orientation film for Station 2, The Arrow. This station's primary purpose is to develop defensive strategies and gather intelligence on the island's hostile indigenous population.
Dr. Chang.
Sir, we got a problem down at the Orchid.
It's the first time that we heard about the Arrow. No, it's the station that Anna Lucia was staying, and the girl from the tail.
We were cutting through the rock, right on your specs. That's when the drill melted.
The drill melted.
Yeah. 3 meters from the margin line on the plans. We went through 6 carbon drill bits, and the last one just fried. Then my operator starts grabbing his head and freaking out. There's an open chamber about 20 meters in, behind the rock.
This station is being built here because of its proximity to what we believe to be an almost limitless energy. And that energy, once we can harness it correctly, it's going to allow us to manipulate time. If you drill even 1 centimeter further, you risk releasing that energy. If that were to happen, God help us all. Watch yourself!
Sorry, sir, it won't happen again.
I'll grab the rest of this stuff. Let's go. Did you hear that? Time travel. How stupid does that guy think we are?
I'm sorry, what? He doesn't seem younger than when he was on the island. He traveled in time with the island?
How did we get here? How did all this happen?
It happened because you left, Jack. Now let's get started, shall we?
Sawyer, Juliet, everyone from the boat, everyone we left behind. John said that they'd die too if I didn't come back.
Did he tell you what happened to them after the island moved?
No.
But please, do tell.
Then I guess we'll never know. What the? Richard? Richard? Anyone?
What was that light?
We must have been inside the radius.
Where's the freighter?
Maybe it went down.
No way.
A minute ago, that boat was coughing black smoke. Now there's just nothing.
Do you want back in time?
What was that sound? What was that light?
Just calm down. There's no need to panic, right? We'll just go back to camp,
Calm
figure this out.
down. No need to panic. We can't go back to the camp.
What the hell are you talking about?
There is no camp. The kitchen? Gone. And all the tents, all the food and water, gone.
Listen, we have no time. I need you to take me to something man-made, something that was built, any kind of a landmark.
There's a Dharma station 15 minutes from here.
Perfect. We should get moving before it happens again, okay?
Why is our camp gone?
Your camp isn't gone.
The camp wasn't
It hasn't
made.
been built.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Dan Norton of the law firm Agostini and Norton. May we have a moment of your time? Ms. Austin, we're here to get a blood sample from you and one from your son, Aaron.
Excuse me?
Now, I have a court order signed by a judge for you to relinquish your blood upon being served these papers.
Why?
To determine your relationship to the child. If you won't comply, then I'm going to have to come back with the sheriff.
Then come back with the sheriff.
Where are you going, Mommy?
We're going on vacation, baby.
Think of the island like a record, spinning on a turntable. Only now, that record is skipping.
So what is going through time periods?
Whatever Ben Linus did down at the Orchid Station, I think it may have dislodged us.
Dislodged us from what?
Time.
So that's why our camp is gone. Because the island is moving through time.
Yeah, either the island is, or we are.
What?
And it's just as likely that we're moving, your people and us. And everyone in your group, you're all accounted for, right?
So Richard and the rest,
Not everyone.
it's an other time period.
Locke.
It wasn't the plane that... Oh, it is. Wasn't it a bit more yellow?
Is anyone there? Hello?
Every action he's doing, it has consequences in the future, a future that already happened. But maybe this is what is supposed to happen. This what always happen. Oh my god.
Who are you? I know you. I know who you are. Your name is Ethan. Your name is Ethan. I know this is going to be hard to understand, but Ben Linus appointed me as your leader.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Goodbye, John Locke.
Once again.
Excuse me. Could you wait here for just one moment, Miss Kwan?
Open this door. Open this door.
Save your breath.
Of course, yes.
I only do what I tell them to do.
Has enough power.
You had the audacity to approach me in broad daylight in front of my business associates. In public. I will be respected, sir.
Fair enough.
You mentioned that you and I had common interests. Why don't you tell me exactly what they might be?
To kill Benjamin Linus.
Police have now identified their suspect in the shooting as a patient at the hospital who escaped earlier this evening, Hugo Reyes. As to why he may have murdered a visitor to the facility where Reyes lived for 2 years, that remains a complete mystery.
So when did you become so paranoid? If you'd spent the last 2 years doing the things I was doing, you'd be paranoid too. I was working for Benjamin Linus. If you ever have the misfortune of running into him,
Well,
whatever he tells you, just do the opposite. Wait here.
Final destination moment. Do you really want to be seen with a gun? What the?
Get out of here! Call the cops!
We don't know when the next flash is coming. By the time you get back to the beach, the camp could be gone again.
Yeah, well, what if it ain't? Hell, what if the helicopter hasn't even taken off yet?
We could warn them. Stop them from ever flying to that boat.
That's not the way it works.
Who says?
You cannot change anything. You can't. Even if you tried to, wouldn't work. Time, it's like a street, right? We can move forward on that street. We can move in reverse, but we cannot ever create a new street. If we try to do anything different, we will fail. I know all this because this journal contains everything I've ever learned about the Dharma Initiative. This is why I'm here.
How did you know there was a bullet in my leg, Richard?
Because you told me there was, John.
No, I didn't.
Well, you will.
The noise, when the sky lit up, where did you go?
I didn't go anywhere, John. You went.
How did you know that I was here? How did you know where to find me?
I wish I had time to explain it, John, but you're going to be moving on soon, and we need to go over a couple things before
Moving on?
Ah! Next time we see each other, I'm not going to recognize you, all right? You give me this. All right?
What is it?
It's a compass.
What does it do?
It points north, John. The only way to save the island, John, is to get your people back here. The ones who left.
Jack, Kate. The chopper was headed for the boat. The boat.
No, they're fine, John, and they're already home. So you have to convince them to come back.
How am I supposed to do that?
You're gonna have to die, John.
Oh.
The hatch. It's back. I guess you haven't found it yet.
I ain't rubbing two sticks together to start a fire, and I ain't hunting damn boar. There's Dharma food, beer, and clothing, and I'm getting Desmond to let me in one way or another.
That's not gonna work, my friend. I didn't know you when you first came out of there. That means you've never met.
Wait, open the damn door!
It won't work.
Sure it will. You open up! It's a ghost of Christmas future!
No one is gonna answer.
Can't change the past, James! Everybody I care about just blew up on your damn boat. I know what I can't change.
I think John and Mikhail met in the past, right? Wasn't that interaction between them? Mikhail. I hope that was his name.
What? What was the matter?
Seemed like he recognized John from
I haven't had a
somewhere.
nosebleed since I was little. Dan, I'm fine.
Yeah, no. You're, of course, you're fine. No, sight of blood is,
Yeah, well, it's a good thing you're a physicist then, isn't it?
She dies?
Please, let this work. Please, let this work. Please. Whoa. Don't shoot.
Then you best explain why you've been banging on my door for the last 20 minutes, brother.
You're the only person who can help us because, Desmond, the rules don't apply to you. You're special. You're uniquely and miraculously special.
What are you talking about?
My name is Daniel Faraday. And right now, me and everyone else you left behind, we're in serious danger. You're the only person who can help us. I need you to go back to Oxford University. Go back to where we met. I need you to go there and find my mother. Her name...
Desmond, where are you going?
We're leaving.
Leaving to go where?
Oxford.
Oh, it's already over. It has been 40 minutes for real. Damn, it passed so quickly. Okay. That was the first episode. Quite interesting. Okay, so in the future they are still going with having to go back on the island. Ben came with this idea. John had it before him. And things, I think, they are settling. Kate has, or she left because someone wanted to make a blood test to see if Aaron is her son, and of course he's not, so they were gonna probably take him away. She doesn't want that, and she had to run. So now she's again on the run. Even Saeed and Hurley are on the run now, especially after Hurley was seen with a pistol and someone took a photo of him. But even before that, they thought that he killed that man at the hospital. Jack is already willing to go back to the island. And Son, I don't know. She was talking with Whitmore there, trying to make a deal or something. And probably she's gonna accept going with Ben, but not necessarily on the island. Or who knows, maybe he's gonna convince her that Jin is alive. Or she's gonna follow Ben just for Whitmore to get him. Now, with the island, things are interesting. It's not the island necessarily, but if it's not the island, maybe it moved place. The island, it's in another place now. But the people on there are traveling through time, and it's just back and forth, back and forth. They show Daniel there working for Dharma, and I think that's because he was sent there, so back into the past when the orchid was being built. That's why he knows so much about Dharma. That's why probably he wanted to go on the island, because time is linear, of course. Even if we see him jumping back and forth, but the time is straight line, so of course I'm gonna see. Honestly, it confused me in the beginning, like what was going on. But I also had I thought that maybe the island is not just moving place, but even time period, which is happening right now. At this point, Richard told John that he has to go and gather the other 6, or I don't know if Aaron counts or not, or if Desmond counts or not, but Richard did told him to bring all the others back on the island if he wants to save the island, and for that he needs to die. But I mean, they are bringing him back on the island, so maybe he's gonna get resurrected or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Charlotte. Is it like what happened to Desmond? All this time traveling is affecting the brain, and that's the first sign of it, and you're gonna end up dead. But it's interesting. I wonder what they're gonna do the rest of the people on the island. Like how it's happening quite fast. How they're gonna go day by day, jumping from time like that, jumping in time like that. Like you build something, but then you go back and you don't have that thing, and you gonna build it again, and you go back even further and don't have it, and it's a bit of an inconvenience, honestly. It's quite interesting, not gonna lie. We also find out, or at least I found out, what the Arrow Station was for, is to keep track of the natives, surveillance the natives and the hostiles. It didn't work that well, but the intention matter, I guess. That was an interesting episode. I really liked it. Now I can't wait to see the second, because like the idea is quite interesting. Well, I don't know what else to say about this episode. I think this episode will lay the basis for the next episodes. That was a good one. Really liked it. Anyway, I think I'm gonna stop here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. See you next time. Bye.